Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Lindsay.
I'm Carson.
And today we're watching Clannad episode 17. What happened last time?
Last time, Kyo and Ryo were going on lunch dates with Okazaki. Okazaki was still thinking about Nagisa, but she is sick and she's gonna be out of school for a little bit. And Tomoyo was gonna get in trouble, but Okazaki took the fall and is probably gonna be suspended. And that's not looking good. But if she takes control of the situation regarding the student council, then when he comes back they can have the drama club, because Tomoyo will probably let them have the drama club, and that'll be dope. Hopefully things work out well, and I'm ready to see what happens this time.
Yes, but you already know what happened because you support the official release and have already seen the show and are coming here to see our reaction and our review, not to rewatch the show for free. Also, if you like this video, please make sure to like it, subscribe, and maybe check out our Patreon. Let's go.
Oh no.
Why are you wearing that apron?
I'm suspended. Why would you come here to wake me up?
What are we doing, cleaning the house?
It's all dusty in there.
We are. Oh.
So you just let yourself in?
Nice breakfast. Instead of flying into a blind rage.
Well, technically it wasn't her fault because they were only aggroed because of Sunahara. Probably not. See this as payment. Oh no.
Sad.
My god.
Fight? I sound like R2-D2. Why are you still wearing them? 3 days. Should go see her. You're both not in school. Gangland.
Oh my god. What a surprise.
Gets friend zoned by like an arcade thing.
Classic move.
So awkward. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. I'm your mom now.
That sounds like a lie.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Why
we're
don't we
having a
all hang out
feast.
and eat? We can all eat together. Oh my
Feast.
god!
Feast!
Oh.
You literally have to eat. Background music is
Yeah.
so tight. Fucking baritone sax. Holds up her hand. I literally worked myself
Oh my
to
god!
the bone. Is she gonna eat it all? She getting showed up with more food?
Is it all
Leave
gonna
it to
be
me,
starfish?
It's all gonna be like star-shaped cookies.
They look like kind of good, but mostly kind of not that great. Uh-oh. Why can't he have a little bit of both? Why can't he have some of everyone's? Why can't we all share? It just
It's
cuts.
so chaotic whenever Fuuko shows up.
He ate all of
He
it.
ate all of it. What? Oh no.
No.
Only one way to win. You gotta
Baseball.
sabotage
You gotta-
everyone else.
Gotta. Oh. We get baseball and basketball in this show.
I'm sure you'll be fine. It's high stakes.
See, this sports match, I understand a bit more because it's proving to like the entire school. It's like sort of.
It's improving her reputation.
Yeah.
It makes sense in this case because it's a school-wide thing
Yeah.
where like some people will
And
think,
not
oh,
something
she's
very
actually
specific,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah. And not like random. Like it's kind of random, but it like, you know.
It works. Just try and hit him.
Yeah. Oh no.
Nice. Well, it works. I think that's why they're supposed to wear like one of those masks.
The face shields, yeah. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh damn.
She's
just
challenging
a sports
everyone.
master.
She's really
Everything,
cool.
she's really
like
cool now.
she's actually really cool. Nice.
All you had to do was just be yourself in every sports competition and beat them by a landslide.
そうか、まだ話してなかったな。この桜並木を残したいんだ。
Oh.
They're gonna cut them down?
再計画が
Oh.
残念がってる。近所の人も反対してる。この学校の生徒
Why do they want to cut them down?
残すために活動できるだろ。
お前、まさかそのためにわざわざ転校してきたのか?
Wow.
Dedicated.
どうしてもここを残したかった。大切な場所なんだ。
Why is it special to you?
でも才能が見つからなかったら？
恋愛とか?
なるほど。それも一つの答えだな。私の見つけた答えは家族だ。家族があれば人は自分を制御できる。
そうとは限らないだろう。家族のせいで気持ちが進むことだってある。
本当の家族でなくてもいい。まあでもいいんだ。家族のような存在があればいいと他人に押し付けようとは思わないわ。私はそういう答えを見出したんだ。私の両親は仲が悪かった。家の中は冷え切っていて会話がない。喧嘩すらしない。どっちが悪いというわけじゃない。だがきっと些細な誤解や不満が積み重なっていつの間にか歯車が噛み合わなくなってしまったんだろう。私はずっと荒れていた。誰かに構わず怒りや苛立ちをぶつけていた。弱い人間だったんだ。騙してくれたのは弟の高文だった。控えめで優しいやつなんだ。
Is he in the kendo club?
でも私はいい姉じゃなく、あいつの笑った顔を見たことがなかった。2年前両親が離婚すること。
He's gonna get put in a wheelchair.
どちらも引き取るかで。
Oh no.
私はどうにでもなれと言ってるんだ。でも高文は嫌だと言った。どちらも嫌だと。
飛び降りた。
ああ、離婚するなら自分は飛び降りると言って、そして本当になぜそんなことをしたのか。死にたかったわけじゃない。理屈なんて多分本人にも分かってなかっただろう。あいつがそうすることで私たちは家族になれたんだ。冷え切っていてもうどうにもならないと思っていたの。
Whoa. That's so
春にようやく
terrible.
この道を通った。弟は言った。これからもマイクでこの桜を見たいと。私も両親も同じ気持ちだった。街は変わっていく。でもこの桜並木を大事に思っている人もたくさんいるんだ。この街に住む多くの人がそう感じているんだ。どんなに冷え切っているように見えても大事なところは変わっていない。家族にもそういう何かがあるんじゃないかと私は思う。
Wow.
あ、なぎさ、おかえりなさい。
I'm fully in. Let's save the fucking cherry trees right now.
This is something I can get behind.
I'll follow her into hell if it means saving those cherry trees.
そうでしたらいいか。
まあ、お前一人のためじゃない。
Only mostly for you.
It was for the drama club. But I'm the only one who wants the drama club.
とにかくもう済んだことだ。取りたいなら放課後の友よの試合を手伝ってくれ。
She's still at it.
すぐに入ってます。
They're all trying to recruit her. Every team is trying to recruit her. She's an ace in every physical category. Fucking One Punch Man of high
So
school.
good. It's almost too bad that she like doesn't do that. She could get into a she could probably get some into good schools with her sports.
Yeah, yeah.
始まってるから。 かわいい。ありがとう。前にも会ったことがあるね。確か。古川渚です。演劇部を作ろうとしてます。演劇部。なるほど。そういうことか。
She just put it all together. Why he was so crazy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sad about it.
Yeah. I like this song. Also, she looks super cool in her tennis outfit.
She does look so cool. No!
Oh my god!
Okay, didn't get her squarely in the eyeball. Oh, because he hit towards the audience? Ow,
Oh.
shit. His arm. What happened there? With his arm. That's his bad arm,
I
isn't
think
it?
so. Also, he didn't mean to do that. He just on instinct.
Reflexively, yeah.
まあ任せたよねお姉ちゃんお姉ちゃんごめんね今まで本当にやだ
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god, it's so sad. Damn, man. Is that the end? No. Oh shit. Oh, the election results. Wait, oh, it wasn't her! It was some other shit. Hang on.
I didn't read fast enough.
It was someone else. Student
No.
Council VP.
No.
Oh,
it's
Tomoyo
president.
Sakagami.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
she
her.
is.
Yeah.
Who's Yuji Suehara?
I don't know.
I imagine we're gonna meet them, hopefully. My goodness, what an incredible
That was such a good episode. That
what
was
a
so
fucking
good.
banger of an episode. Dear Lord, this is what I've been waiting for, man.
So good.
Whoa.
See, this is what I like. Where we're like in this weird thing where we're focusing on not just one single character, but we're also not just fucking around for no reason. And we're just like having a good time. All the characters are relevant. It's not just, oh, the one character is relevant and everyone else is like popping in for one joke and then leaving.
Right.
It's like all, like, they're all like, they're like a group and like interacting with different people within the group.
And
like,
what I love is that they're sprinkling in the revelations and like different, like characters took turns in this when they got information.
yeah.
And it wasn't this overblown thing where they slow out, they pause on everything, play the sad music, and then like have a 15-minute monologue about nothing. They like when Tomoyo figured out about Nagisa, she like you see this moment where she's like putting it all together, and she's like, oh, that's why he was trying so hard. It's not for me, it's for her, and that's fine. But it's also kind of sad. You could tell she was developing
it's like a
feelings.
bittersweet of like, that's really sad, but I'm happy for them.
Right, yeah. So and
he
she
really
didn't break
cares
down
about
crying
her.
like the twins did.
Yeah.
Because in that moment where Okazaki like shot out his hand and was like super concerned, they could see there's no chance at all.
Yeah.
Like, and that like was so sad. I almost teared up from that because when I
Yeah.
saw Ryo crying, because Kyo crying was like sad enough, but then them both just breaking down because it's not. And what's great about that is not only. It's not just about them like losing the romance. It's about Ryo realizing that Kyo had been doing this the whole time and that she's sorry that she couldn't like make good on that. Like not only was her sister sacrificing herself for her,
Yeah.
but
In the
neither
end-
of them even got him in the end. So it's like,
yeah, it was.
I'm
she
sorry
was
that like you were going through all
recognizing-
this pain and I couldn't even make good on that, and you didn't even, and you were sacrificing yourself for me the whole
Yeah.
time, like that. So it's not even just about the romance. It's that thing where it means multiple things and it has multiple implications for different relationships rather than just the romantic one. It like spiders out to the different dynamics in the story, and that's what makes it interesting. That's what that's what gives it some stakes and some conflict, because it's not just about competing for the one guy. It's about what that means in a friend group between the other people
between
you
your
care
friends and even your siblings, and like this
Yeah.
weird dynamic of like you really like everyone involved, so like they're sad about it, but they all, like, one of their best friends is, like, with someone who really loves and cares about her, and she really loves and cares about him, so it's, like, this, like, it's sad, but you can't really be mad about it.
Yeah.
And that's, like, what she's like, oh, I knew it.
It's just very frustrating.
Yeah.
And all the stuff about...
the backstory was so
Tomoyo's
good.
backstory
and
with
I
her
love
brother.
the sports thing and how it actually made sense because she is, like, a star athlete in,
Right.
like, every possible way. That she'd been tried to be recruited previously, so now she, like, uses that to her advantage of, okay, if I lose, I'll join up. I'll be on your team. But if I win, then I just win.
Yeah. It's just to get them to play her in the first place.
Yeah, and
take
since
time
she
out
goes
to
through
do
all
that.
the teams, then everyone's like, wow, she's
the strongest among us. She deserves to be the leader.
And she beats people up. It's, wow, she's actually, like, physically gifted in, like, every possible sport, including, like, ribbon dancing.
Yeah. She's a role model. She's turning herself from just, like, another candidate into a role model of, like, among all these different circles and everything.
And then the backstory with her brother.
And the trees and stuff like that. Yeah.
I totally can get behind not cutting down the trees. I hate change.
For those, I won't get into it too much, but, like, in where Lindsay comes from, they're, like, doing this thing where they're cutting down all these trees all over the place, and they're just not respecting the environment at all.
Well,
and,
they're
like,
doing that
building
just, like,
a bunch of stupid developments that nobody in the town wants. It's a very similar thing here, where they're like, there's these beautiful areas, and they're
let's
just
like
destroying
ruin
them.
it for something that literally no one wants. But that's the same on, like, all scales. Like, in Canada, like, in British Columbia right now, they're, like, chopping down a shit ton of, like, 2,000-year-old trees.
Literally
and
thousands of years old.
No one wants it. And, like, I mean, this is obviously not the same as, like, that. Like, that, obviously, cutting
These trees
down
are literally
these,
thousands of years old. They're from
the
prehistoric
trees are,
times.
like, as big as this entire room
Yeah.
around. And it's just, like, really devastating. But even on a small scale like that, of, like, yeah, the city wants to change part of it that is, like, really special to a lot of people. And they're just like, oh, yeah, we're just gonna, like, cut down these trees. And it's like, you don't realize that a tree takes a long time to grow. Even if you replanted cherry trees, they wouldn't be at that level.
Yeah.
Until, like...
And, like, what are you getting by cutting them down? What the point is just, like... It's really relatable. What she's going through is when what she wants is really relatable and very simple. It doesn't have to be this crazy, like, it's not all about... I mean, it was kind of about death, but it was more about family and about having a home. That's what it was all about. And that's what's important. It's not just about, oh, her brother had cancer and was dying, or, like, this or that. It's like, there was so much stress in this family, and there was, like, such a lack of connection, and through the suffering, they, like, managed to become a family again, and now that's being threatened by all these outside things, and she's willing to, now that she knows what it means to have a family and to have a home for yourself, she's willing to do anything to fight for it, even if it's just some fucking trees. She's willing to transfer schools, run for student council president, do everything in her power to make sure that this home isn't ruined for her, and that her brother can be happy, and they can all be a family together and have this moment. It's so simple, but it means so much, and it's so easy to get behind, and it really, like, gets me invested. It doesn't have to be so crazy all the time. It can just be some fucking cherry trees,
life
man.
and death and, like, crazy stuff. It can just be, like, you know, there's a special place and people are, like, ruining it. And I think, like, I don't know, I guess the drama club is kind of similar in a way of, like, oh, it's something special, but I feel like the way that this was sort of expressed, like, all in one go, and, like, the why it's so important and this and that, like,
is
it
because
was really
the thing is, in that situation, unlike the drama club, it's like they all want it. Like, the drama club is just the fact that it's a drama club is an excuse for them to hang out, but they can hang out regardless. Like, that's why the drama club just doesn't mean as much to me, because unlike Tomoyo's family, they all want to be in the, like, you know, the family all wants to be in a family because they almost lost it and realized how much they had lost. But for the drama club, they could just do what they want regardless without it being the drama club. The only person who really cares about that is Nagisa. And if other people were more invested in that, then in like the same thing, if they were all working towards the same goal and really cared about the same thing, then it would be, you know, good. But yeah. So that's the difference, I guess, between like that and the drama club. But you know.
But there's so much in this episode. The food stuff at the beginning was
really
so funny. Fuuko just shows up with her shit tier, like,
horrible
starfish food. The underwear at the beginning, like, for no reason. See, I don't, like, these random scenes, I literally don't mind them. It's like this fortune-telling thing was also in this episode. Like, there's so much, like, random stuff, but it, like, works really well. The pacing was really there. The fun aspect was really there with, like, all those little scenes.
It's because each scene was being used to the fullest potential. It wasn't just it wasn't dragged on. Each scene and each conversation built towards the relationships involved. Like, something as simple as, like, when Okazaki, after eating all that shit, is, like, hungover in class. And then what they're doing is, and with Sunohara coming in and be like, oh, you're back. It's like, okay, so now he's back in school. That's information being established. And then it's just, like, a little bit of a breather to connect him eating to all the stuff going on with the student council. Yeah. Like, that bridge between that. It had a function. That was probably the most useless scene in here. Aside from...
the stuff with his dad again. We got to see his dad again.
Yeah.
And, like, get into that more. And I wonder... Sorry, I just want to say... I wonder what Okazaki is going to, like, reflect on about his relationship with his dad after hearing that story of, like, because obviously him and his dad got super far apart after they lost his mom, and
they went through a similar situation, and instead of bringing them together, it drove them apart even more.
And I wonder if he is going to, because it seems like his dad is, like, trying for there to be a relationship there, but Okazaki is not having it. He can't forgive him. So I wonder if now he's going to think, maybe I should try to save this relationship before it is too late.
Right.
And I don't have either of my parents anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Which I think would be an interesting direction for it to go.
I think so too. I would like to see that.
Because it's like a really, like, realistic and, like, complicated thing of, like, yeah, his dad is a drunk and, like, super, like, a shitty dad at this point. But you can tell that he, like, feels really guilty.
And he really is
sad
trying.
about it. And
I wonder, do you have anything more to say?
No, it's just sad because it's like neither of them, like, he's not in the wrong to be angry at his dad and, like, not want it, but I do think that, like, it would be worth trying to like get something out of that.
I wonder what him throwing his arm out, whether that would, like, how much that means for him, because when the tennis guy was like, oh, we need to get you the first, and he threw his arm out. I wonder, okay, so I forget if that's his bad arm.
Well, his whole thing was he couldn't raise his arm over his shoulder. It was just, like, here.
I know. But I'm saying, like, so I don't know if that was his bad arm, but my point is, if he did a similar thing, maybe when his parents were fighting, and he did that, and then his dad fucked up his arm. Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if he did that, maybe when his parents were fighting, he, like, jumped in when his dad maybe was getting violent or something. He threw out his arm to defend his mom, and then it got fucked up. Maybe there's a connection to that, because he had a little moment where he, like, looked at it and it was like, and then, like, winced a little bit, and then, kept on with the situation. I wonder if that, like, motion or if that, like, situation means something more to him, and if that is also going to help him, like, reflect, or if I'm just wrong. I could just be wrong.
Because it could also just be he wasn't expecting himself to have that, like, he wasn't expecting himself to be so protective of her.
Yeah.
And just, like, shocked himself and, like, everyone else.
Yeah.
All the girls' hearts.
Anyway, hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. Check out later episodes. Check out Patreon if you want to get a week ahead. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.